Welcome to another episode of MarketSense, where we simplify key economic concepts and issues to help you better understand and make smarter economic decisions. My name is Dr. Taufik Kolaole Raji. A few weeks ago, two of Nigeria's biggest economic giants made bold predictions concerning the Naira. Alhaji Abdul Rabiu, the chairman of BUA Cement, said that the Naira was going to hit 1,300 Naira to a dollar. Shortly after, Alhaji Aliko Dangote went further by saying that the Naira was going to appreciate against the dollar, and Nigerians should consider selling their dollars. But the big question is, are these statements grounded on real market fundamentals? Or are these economic giants simply acting as speculators with oversized influence? Don't go anywhere while we dive into the economics. In episode 3 of MarketSense, I explained the key factors weakening the Naira, which are our crude oil capacity, import dependence, low exports, and also remittances. I also asked the deeper question, can the Naira ever return to 360 Naira to a dollar? Today, we're going to be examining this question and also the statements from the economic giants, whether they align with current market forces. Nigeria's biggest foreign exchange earner is crude oil, but the data has been showing a downward trend. In October 2024, Nigeria produced 1.5 million barrels per day of crude. In October 2025, Nigeria produced 1.5 million barrels per day. And at the same time, the price of Nigeria's Bonny Light crude went from $75 in 2024 to $66.20 in October 2025. What does this mean? It means Nigeria is earning less foreign exchange today than it did last year. So from the oil sector, the narrative for a stronger Naira is not being supported. Now let's look at remittances. Remittances are crucial because they directly increase FX supply from Nigerians living abroad. In October 2024, Nigeria's remittance stood at $402 billion. But as at October 2025, our remittance was $600 million. That's a significant increase and a positive boost, ensuring that the supply of FX is still on the high side. And that is one indicator that moves in the direction Dangote hinted for the Naira appreciating against the dollar. Nigeria's exports has improved. In quarter 2 of 2024, it stood at 19.6 trillion Naira. But by quarter 2 of 2025, it had risen to 22.76 trillion Naira. So yes, Nigeria is earning more foreign exchange from exports generally. But on the flip side, our imports have surged. As at quarter 2 of 2024, Nigeria's imports was at $12.4 billion. But by quarter 2 of 2025, it had risen to $15.6 billion. So this means that the demand for dollar is fast rising, thereby weakening the Naira. Also on a deeper thought, Nigeria's exports earnings has also seen a 41% dip based on recent US tariffs. So while the total export value is rising in Naira terms, the actual dollar value is getting hit by external shocks. Nigeria's foreign reserve has improved. As at quarter 3 of 2024, it stood at $38 billion. But by quarter 3 of 2025, it is now $43 billion. This is a positive sign. And it shows that the federal government now has buffer to properly back up the Naira. But the question is the reserve growth strong enough to hold the levels predicted by Alhaji Rabiu and Alhaji Dangote? The truth is, the reserve alone cannot hold the Naira if the underlying supply and demand dynamics are weak. So are they right? Do market forces support BUA's prediction of 1,300 Naira to a dollar, or Dangote's call for a stronger Naira? The honest answer is Some indicators, such as remittances and growing reserve, support a mild appreciation. But other indicators, such as falling oil revenue, rising imports, and export-related losses, show that there's continued pressure on the Naira. In reality, the statements from these two economic giants do not align with current market fundamentals. They may just simply be expressing optimism or influencing market sentiment or strategically positioning their business. From a pure economic perspective, Nigeria's current foreign exchange dynamics do not support the rapid appreciation of the Naira presently. Are you going to sell your dollars or are you going to keep your dollars? Hope you have shed more light on it. And based on this information, you'll be able to make a good and well-informed decision. Here at MarketSense, we help you break it down in a simpler way so you understand better. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, share with family and friends, and most importantly, stay away from drugs, educate the mind, don't abuse it. See you next week.